Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with a premium live event always brings excitement, and last year's Survivor Series in Chicago was no exception. The event featured War Games and marked CM Punk's return to the company. As we look forward to this year's plans, it's confirmed that fans in Vancouver will be treated to an impressive show. The announcement that Vancouver will host Survivor Series follows the record-breaking Money in the Bank event, which took place in July at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That premium live event set a new record as the highest-grossing WWE Arena event in Canada, making it a historic moment for the company. Triple H shared a message on Twitter to inform fans in Vancouver to prepare for the upcoming event. He mentioned that he had just spoken with the team at My Vancouver before posting his message, and it's now official. Survivor Series, including another War Games match, is coming to Vancouver on November 30th. Triple H said just spoke with our friends My Vancouver and can officially announce that Survivor Series War Games is headed to Rogers Arena in Vancouver on November 30th. You're not going to want to miss this. Last year, William Regal was unable to announce War Games on screen due to a non-compete clause, despite being with WWE after leaving AEW. It remains to be seen if Regal will be available to make the official match announcement this year. Regardless, fans in Vancouver have a thrilling event to anticipate. What's your take on WWE holding Survivor Series in Vancouver? Where does Survivor Series rank for you in WWE's yearly events? The next story is about Tiffany Stratton burst onto the SmackDown roster earlier this year, quickly establishing herself as a top star in the women's division. She also made it clear she wants to square off against Trish, and now Trish has responded to the same. At Money in the Bank 2024, Tiffany Stratton emerged victorious in the women's ladder match, competing against 5 other WWE superstars. Stratton clinched the win by tipping over ladder, which sent Chelsea Green crashing through tables outside the ring. With Green taken out, Stratton seized the opportunity, climbed the ladder, and retrieved the briefcase. She then proudly declared, "Tiffy time." Afterwards, during the Money in the Bank media scrum, Tiffany Stratton was asked about squaring off against Trish. Stratton made it clear that she was more than ready to face her. Tiffany Stratton said, "Listen, those are 2 different generations. And Trish is one of my idols in pro wrestling, and I am ready to get in the ring with the GOAT." While speaking to Adrian Hernandez, Trish was asked about possibly facing off against Tiffany Stratton. Trish explained her comeback by emphasizing that it's about meeting several key objectives. She considers factors like fan interest and whether the role presents a new challenge for her. Returning as a heel was a personal challenge and offered something new for the audience. Trish said, "Hey listen, I told you I check some boxes when it's time for a comeback. It's not about nothing, it's about something, right? It's about a few things. Will the fans be interested? Is this a challenge for me as a performer? Going back as a heel was a challenge for me and something different for the fans. Working with Zoe checked the box of influencing a different generation or impacting someone else along the way. So, yeah, as I'm saying these out loud, it's checking those boxes. There are a few boxes being checked, you know. And again, like I said, if I can go back, not 100%, I will and I'll consider it. But I don't know, if she, Tiffany Stratton, keeps running her mouth, maybe you've got to put some people in their place. What can I say? Trish came back before Money in the Bank for a couple of appearances but nothing substantial, and she also teased surprise appearance ahead of SummerSlam this week. Regardless, we will have to wait and see whether Trish and Tiffany Stratton will duke it out inside the squared circle somewhere down the line. Do you want to see Trish square off against Tiffany Stratton in a singles match? The final story is about WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin made a surprise return to in-ring action at WrestleMania 38 for match against Kevin Owens, breaking his retirement. However, he hasn't competed since then, and fans wonder if that will happen again. Interestingly enough, he has addressed possibly appearing at WrestleMania 41 and dropped a tease in that regard. WWE was in talks to involve Stone Cold Steve Austin in some capacity during WrestleMania 40 weekend, but he never appeared at the show. Jim Ross would explain the likely reason why he wasn't at the show as well. The hype for WrestleMania 41 is already building, as WWE already announced that the next installment of the iconic event will be held in Las Vegas. The event will take place on April 19th and April 20th, 2025 at the Allegiant Stadium. While speaking with Christopher Camrani of The Athletic, Steve Austin reflected on his WrestleMania 38 performance. Austin expressed disappointment that his opponent, Kevin Owens, did not experience the full intensity of the Stone Cold persona. He felt that Owens didn't face the same level of aggression and skill that defined his peak wrestling years, despite Austin's effort to bring that mindset into the match. Steve Austin said, "Owens got in the ring with the name Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he didn't get in with the true Stone Cold who was a expletive machine. When the bell rang, I was an expletive. And he didn't get that guy. That's what I was mad about. I wanted him to know what it was like to be in there with the expletive when he's on. You try to be the guy you were, you try to be in that alpha state, although your mindset is there, physically you are not. I said I won't leave Nevada. It's hard to get me out of this state," he stated. But WrestleMania next year is in Vegas. That's in Nevada. The Texas Rattlesnake previously addressed having one more match after WrestleMania 38, but with this major tease, fans are once again buzzing with anticipation at seeing Steve Austin possibly compete again at WrestleMania 41, so we'll have to see what Austin will do in the end. What do you think of this massive WrestleMania 41 tease given by Steve Austin? Do you feel he will compete at the event next year? Thanks guys for watching and please subscribe.